Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to do a spread out of this book, which I absolutely love. It's by Sheila Haidt, and it's 101 tarot spreads by 20 of the modern tarot masters, volume 1, and there is volume 2 also available. And I got this on Amazon some time back, so check the Amazon in your country and see if you can get your hands on this. It is some of the best dollars you will ever spend. I'm actually doing a spread out of it today. You can see all my red flags where I'm thinking that's a good one, that's a good one, that's a good one. This one I decided to do today, but I'm not using tarot. I'm using my tea leaf reading cards. And my tea leaf reading cards are the sTEAMpunk tea leaf fortune telling cards by me. And these are published by Animal Dreaming Publishing. And you can go to their website, which is animaldreamingpublishing.com, and you can see them there, and you can actually purchase them through there as well. And they're also on some of the other major book and card seller websites if you shop online. If they're not in your local New Age shop, crystal shop, psychic shop, get stuck into them and tell them they have to start stocking them. So they're a beautiful chocolate golden or chocolate gilt edge deck, which is lovely. That's the back of them, and they're the ones I'm going to use for this spread. Now this one, it's called the relationship spread, and they've got it in sequence: partner 1, partner 2, partner 2, partner 1, partner 1. So you've got one side, the other side, the direction where it's going, and the direction of the relationship needs to go to benefit both people. So this way I'm going to have it as young lady on this side, the young man on this side. So lady is on the left, man is on the right. This spread here is created by Nancy Attanucci. I hope I've pronounced that correctly, Nancy. And in the front of every section, because there's a whole bunch of spreads by Nancy and also the other writers, and it will tell you before each spread all about the author of the spreads and what she does. So, and Nancy Attanucci, she's a tarot reader and national presenter, and her website is betweenworlds.us. So stop by and say hello to her for this amazing spread. So let's pop this aside. Sorry, I've got tea everywhere. Now, when you first get this deck, you'll notice there's an extra man and an extra lady. That being is so that you've got options for same-sex relationships or polyamory relationships. So if you had a same-sex couple, as in females, you would have this female and you would have this female, and you have it so they face each other. And it's exactly the same when you put in the male option as well. So let's lay out this spread and let's have a look. So now I do have a client in a similar situation to this, so let's have a look. She's a young lady who's met many men on online dating, which is the way it goes today. That's quite normal. So we're going to lay out her card first, his card, her card, his card. Here, sorry, I'm just going to move that up so we got you in frame. And then I'm going to put down here of what they've got. Now, with tea cards, they are totally different, of course, to tarot. So we do have to look at them individually. Where she's got position 1, so this is the young lady, we've got the comet here, and it says what this partner currently brings to the relationship. Comet is literally a light source, so it would tell me this young lady is bringing really a lot of light, a lot of power and a lot of energy to this young man. So we then look at him. What does he bring to the relationship? It's quite funny when I look at that, knowing this couple, because bells there means can be a little bit loud, a little bit overbearing, can be a little bit obnoxious, but it's again someone who likes people, someone who likes publicity. I'd see that straight away in a relationship and say random public display of affection. So partner 2, what she currently brings to the relationship. So we've got here again these two. You've got here what this partner currently brings to a relationship. We do have both of those. So again, book, which tells me there's lots of things he is learning from her, and it may be some of the things he needs to learn. When we're looking here for him, we've got the baby, what he brings to the relationship. He brings youth, he brings light, he brings joy, he brings laughter. Any time you see a baby, it means something new, but think of holding a new babe in your arms. It brings heart, joy, and smiles. So they've both got some pretty good cards, actually, because here it would tell me she brings light and she brings learning. He brings here, yes, a bit more public displays there. Can be a little bit overpowering at times, but he also brings joy. So our card number 5 says the direction the relationship is headed if the partners don't make a mindful shift. We've got wine glass. Now, wine glass here is literally an intimacy card, and with that type of question, it's saying the direction of the relationship is headed if the partners don't make a mindful shift. We've got still those celebrations around it. The downside with some of the wine glasses, though, means they may not be seeing things clearly. It's literally their head is up in the clouds. Think wine glass, think maybe the foggy glasses, as they would say. And it would tell me, though, that, yeah, they do need to have a bit of a mindful shift for sure, because we've got light, we've got joy, but then we've got wine glass, which would tell me they do need to literally align each other better, because wine glasses should be the clinking of glasses and celebrations. We've got card position number 6. The direction the relationship needs to go to benefit both partners. Pipe is about wisdom, and it literally means slow things down a little. Contemplate where you're going, because it means add a little bit of think tank time for both of them. These are actually really, really brilliant cards. Now, Nancy doesn't do it in here, but again with tea cards, we can layer any spread that we see. If we're not sure about, like the wine glass here, for instance, take another card at the top. You can take it from the bottom, you can take the top, it's whatever you please. So, the direction the relationship is headed if the partners don't make a mindful shift. They've got wine glass, which could be a little bit in the fog. You've got grapes as well. How funny is that? We've got grapes and wine. One makes the other. The grapes here, though, too, could introduce multiple areas of little problems. So here would tell me, yes, they do need to slow things down, sit and contemplate each other a little more. They are generally working quite well together, but I just advise them here, slow down, think about the other party a little bit. Pipe is often associated with mature people, so it would tell me maybe, and it's male, which would tell me he needs to grow a little bit more. Yet I do know there is quite an age gap here. He is much older, but this here would tell me it wouldn't hurt for him to grow just a little bit more and think a little bit more. So I hope that helps, and I'm glad I could introduce to you the sTEAMpunk fortune telling cards. These here come with a guidebook. You've even got a picture of me in the back, and it tells you all about them, how they come to fruition, and that cup on the front is actually my mum's cup. So, and it's on the box and the book. So thanks for listening, guys.